juncture to share with you what I have, and actually just to be a LeaderGem, like influence some of the facilitators were doing. I'm going to rush you through retirement planning, but first I just need to briefly introduce to you this concept of financial literacy. So, when we talk of financial literacy, we have quite a number of definitions, and one which I would actually refer to is this one, where we are saying we are looking at the possession of knowledge, of skills, attitudes, perceptions, and behaviors that would allow somebody to make informed and sound financial decisions. If you look at it as we live in this world, each and every day we are bound to make decisions. We are bound to make financial decisions, but based on the knowledge which we have, based on the skills we may have or may not have, so that at the end of the day would be contented that we have made a sound and informed decision. So now, financial literacy is all about being able to comprehend issues to do with money. This actually has to do with you being able to balance your finances, inflows and outflows. And it's only when you can make such decisions, when you can feel that you are contented and feel that in this area all is well with you. So let me move again. What does it entail, financial literacy? Okay. What does financial literacy entail? The first thing is that it entails outcomes. For instance, at this age, I should have acquired so much wealth. At this age, say at this point in time, I should have come out of debt. So you need now, from there again, the issue of financial literacy answers behaviors. The behaviors you do have surrounding the concept money. Be they good behaviors, be they bad behaviors. So you need to have knowledge and understanding of personal financial issues. When people talk of inflation, do you understand that? When people are telling you, say, of the fact that loan A is cheaper than loan B, what do they mean? So we have quite a number of issues which we should be able to comprehend in our day-to-day lives. So now, the main goal of financial literacy is behavior change or change. In the left hand, extreme left, we have undesirable financial behaviors and undesirable financial circumstances. For instance, you are heavily indebted, or you are in debt, or you have a habit of spending or squandering that little which would have come your way, or that much which would have come your way, and you feel that's not the ideal behavior or circumstance. So now we are saying you need to change that. It's only when you have financial literacy that you can change those undesirable behaviors and those undesirable financial situations. Then now when change has happened, now you are on the other extreme, you are happy with your current financial behaviors. Maybe you are now able to save, you are now able to budget, you are now able to do this and that. But that would have changed because you have acquired the right skills, the right knowledge, and you have a good perception or a good attitude towards the concept of money. So that's the main goal of financial literacy. And when we talk about financial literacy, well, it's a broad subject. So firstly, we need to have what we call paperwork to get started in financial literacy. Do you have documentation pertaining to the assets you have? Be it a motor vehicle, you need maybe a birth certificate, ID, passport, anything which you feel or anything you say you own. Do you have documentation to support that? So to get yourself started, you need to have that. So that should you have any issues, maybe you are dragged before the courts, can the documentation you have stand before a competent court of law to prove that you are the real owner of that. Then we would move, do you know your net worth? Your assets, less your liabilities. Assets, these are resources which enable you to earn more money, and at the same time you own them. So liabilities, we are saying, we are having a scenario whereby you have money going out as a result of having such resources. So subtracting your liabilities from your assets gives you net worth. So it's good at any given time to know your worth. Then we move on, you need to understand your cash flow. How much is coming in and how much is going out. And that ability to balance the two, that shows that you are financially literate. Then again, employment benefits, do you understand the benefits you are entitled at your workplace? Are they being given to you? Then we move on, goals. Are you able to set financial goals? Be them short-term, medium-term, and long-term. These are simply say what you wish to achieve with your financial resources. Then move on, financial independence, retirement. At that point, we are saying at a certain age, you shall leave employment, and at that point, we expect that you should be financially independent. What that means is you don't depend on anyone to meet your financial obligations. So that actually, you need to be aware of that. Major expenditures, how do you do when you want to make major expenditures? How do you fund them? What is the process you go through so that at the end of the day, you have that investment? How can you put your money to a certain, say, vehicle which will enable you to earn more money in future? Do you know where you can put your money, where you can grow it, or where you can plant it so that it actually grow and give you fruits at the end of the day in terms of returns to your money? Then if taxes, do you know the effect of taxes on your life? Be it pay as you earn, income tax, sales tax, capital gains. Do you know the effect of that? Sometimes we lose a lot of money trying to evade those, when if you complied, you would have actually gained. So that actually is actually in what we call financial literacy. We move again, risk management. There are issues which may befall us in life, which require or which would take our financial resources. You may die, you may fall sick, your business may be attacked, stock stolen. How or do you know how to prepare for such situations before they befall you? Then we move on, estate and gift planning. We are saying at a certain point in time, you'd want to pass the resources you have, the assets you have, to the next generation. Are you able to do that? Can you write a will? Or you just leave whatever should happen to you to the courts to decide the fate of your resources? Who should take them and the criterion in which they should be distributed? So, well, that's that and other issues. So that is actually what we need. Importance of financial literacy. It is this which actually enables you to be able to earn more money and manage it well. Again, you earn the skills of budgeting, spending, and borrowing, knowing which product should I take, which should I not take, which is cheaper, which is not cheaper, this and that. Then again, this enables you to keep proper personal records of your finances, the monies you use and the money you earn. Then again, this enables you to make prudent financial choices, maybe to do with saving, spending, managing debt. Then maybe let's move on. Again, this helps you to understand your financial rights and obligations. Money. We cannot talk financial literacy without talking about money. Financial means something to do with money. So financial literacy now is the ability to comprehend financial issues. So now, when we talk about money, we are simply saying this is a medium of exchange. And money, we have all those things we learned in commerce about money. I'm not going to talk about them. But money now is the harvest of our production. Money is what we receive for our products and services, from which we can in turn obtain products and services of others. So money now, in coin form, it's about 2,600 years old, and money is very important. to the extent that nothing takes the place of money in the place where money should work. So money, again, is as important as the doctors it pays, Victor. It's as important as the doctors it pays, the school fees maybe, the food it buys, etc. That's actually what money does. And, well, how does it work? I'm going to rush again through this. How does money work? The first thing, it follows executed ideas. If you have an idea and you want money, follow through your idea. You want the youngsters to enjoy, maybe with this technology, follow through that, have that brought to your locality, and have children buy, and money will follow you. The second thing, money should flow. We call it a currency. And by a currency, we mean currency, we talk of movement from point A to point B. So money should flow. Money should not actually sit. What do we mean? If something remains stagnant, it risks falling in value. It risks dying. The same with money. Money loses value. Even the strongest of currencies would lose value if it is stagnant, if it does not move. So it should move from Andrew's pocket to this man's pocket, to Dave's pocket,
back to my
and back again to Dave. That's
Yes.
how money should do. So even water, if it's stagnant, it dies. So money should flow. And there's this